We are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
Dummy. Conspiracy dummy.
Conversation, don't you?
Hey, welcome to Conspiracy Dummy, the conspiracy podcast where anything's possible. Almost. I'm your host, Double D. Joining me on the podcast, we have Roger, the Bullet Dodger. What's good, homie?
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Yep. And next we have Lillian.
What's good?
Yep. What's up?
Hell yeah.
Yo,
How y'all been?
great,
We've
chilling,
been chilling
vibing.
all day. We had some
Good eats.
ramen and fucking edamame and shrimp and dumplings.
Damn.
And
Did you
We
have
had
the
a lot.
ramen with
Oh,
the
we
little
had
egg on
some-
top?
No, we had
damn.
That shit's good.
what was it called? Panna
panna cotta.
cotta.
Green tea panna cotta. It's like flan.
Yeah.
But green tea flan, and it's green with a little bit of whipped cream and
Some
ha-
green tea dust.
dust. Yeah.
Like some
Damn.
mocha.
It was
mocha.
really good, dude. The whole
Yeah.
meal, I was like, fuck, I still have some. I brought some to go.
Damn, I'm gonna have to try some.
It was right here, the Monta place. Right
Oh
here, right
yeah.
next door.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what's up.
fucking
Shout
really
out.
good. Shout out to
out.
Monta. A
Mota.
Monta
Monta.
Ramen.
Monte.
Monta. Sponsor me. I'll shout you. Give me them free meals every now and then,
Fuck
and
yeah.
I'll make you famous, Monta.
Yeah.
But we just
So,
been
like,
chilling, dude. all
Chilling.
day.
What's up?
What's up? Well, yeah. Well, today we're gonna talk about a little bit about the blonde bombshell herself, the 50s icon, Marilyn Monroe, and the mystery around Marilyn Monroe, the conspiracy.
The Kennedys' baby girl.
Damn, dude.
Ooh,
Damn.
baby girl.
Shit,
was
dude.
your
baby
name?
girl.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
They got her
That's
ass.
hella-
Like, you have a
Crazy.
sibling, and I have siblings. You think you can do that with your sibling? Just like share,
Share?
keep it in the family, I should say.
Nah, dude. Maybe if I didn't like her. If I hated her. If I hated the bitch, I'd be like.
But didn't the wife not like her? That's why.
Yeah, Jackie O.
Yeah.
I heard there's a conspiracy. Maybe she was one that probably capped his ass. She probably had some like secret little.
Like hire someone to do it.
For sure. It's easy. They're in the. I mean, they come from a mafia background, the Kennedys. So.
Shit.
You know, they said that he was crazy.
Who?
The guy who they arrested for shooting him.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Oh,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like maybe she just paid someone crazy to kill him
yeah.
because she was
Damn.
so mad.
Or
She was so fucking
crazy
She
enough
was
to
like,
do
why
it.
would you do? He embarrassed her.
like, dude, you're
For
gonna
real?
cheat on me with the most famous celebrity movie
Like,
star
that's
ever?
like
That's what
a
rich
stab in
people
the
do.
back.
You know?
But
That's
they
that's what
bury it underground
Yeah.
with like money or whatever, or just
It's easy.
bullshit.
It's easy to like make shit go away when they're that rich.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, it's like they're gonna put out whatever they want you to know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because media is fake.
Because
But
it's like if all three of us did something
Mm-hmm.
and we go, don't tell anybody though.
Yeah.
Who's gonna know then? Only us three. You only know what
Y'all
you
share
want
with
people to know, right? Even you, like
Yeah.
the shit that you think
Mm.
is if you don't tell anyone,
only you know.
only you know.
Yeah.
You know, so if they can do whatever, dude. With money, you know, they have the money and the resources. Really is what that is.
To get
all
people
that
whacked.
money
Yeah.
buys them resources.
Mm-hmm.
If they go, I need a gun. Boom, they'll have a gun right there and then. That's a tool, that's a resource. They need a person to do something. They need a car, they need fucking blankets. I don't know, fucking who watches murder shows?
Yeah.
Like, how do those motherfuckers do it?
Aren't you funny?
Yeah, we'll bring it back too. We're gonna do some like Quentin Tarantino shit. We gave you like a taste of the ending, and let's start with like the beginning a little bit, and then we'll bring it back full circle.
So
to
how
what you
did
just said.
how did she even get famous?
Well, that's what I said. She was born Norma Jean Baker or Mortison or something like
How
that. And she just, that's her like, celebrity name. I
How
think
did she
Monroe.
choose?
Monroe's her mother's maiden name. That's the
Because
thing.
she was everything that people like. She came out with like
oh shit.
sexy
Sorry.
vibes.
Oh fuck.
Oh, she
yeah.
knew how to play the role
And,
of
like,
the sexy lady.
Women
Hell
didn't
yeah.
like that because their men liked that.
Yeah,
Mm.
And
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
so conserved and like
Yeah.
that wasn't the image yet.
Well, she had the charisma
you're right, you're
of
right.
that. Yeah, she knew how to be charismatic and be like sexy and
it's
play off that
dude,
role.
and it's sad, bro, because I heard back then, I forgot who said this, but like every woman you can think of at that time that was like famous or doing something,
She dared
they
to be.
they slept their way to get to that position, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what's kind of sad about all that shit. Like, and especially Marilyn Monroe.
So she was a hoe.
yeah, to
she
put
was a
make it
hoe
short,
for real.
yeah, but she was, businesswoman, I
Or
guess,
simple.
too, for her time. You know what I mean?
Well, she's a hoe. She
Top notch hoe.
top notch hoe.
Get-
Get the most, not the lesser.
That's right.
Oh, why is it wrong for me to want those things?
Wood grain,
Respect.
whipping.
Aren't you funny?
Yeah. So,
How did she choose Marilyn? That's her real name.
that is her.
No,
you said
Norma Jean.
Norma Jean is her.
Morrison.
Yeah,
Well,
Morris.
Well, how did she choose Marilyn?
name?
Yeah, what
Marilyn, I'm not
about
sure,
Marilyn?
But
that-
Monroe is, I think, her mother's maiden name, and her mother,
Yeah.
I think she was like schizophrenic or something. Like she was like crazy, I think. Yeah.
So that trickles down to
Yeah,
her.
so
she
she
was
had some kind of
So
heart
one
trouble,
could
like,
say
child
she was
growing
a
up.
crazy hoe. Marilyn,
yeah,
a little bit.
something.
She was a little bit
She had
crazy.
mama and daddy issues.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, you don't fucking.
Yeah,
She wasn't normal.
especially daddy issues.
She,
I think.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? And then she just, changed her image a little bit. Well, she was doing pinup. She was one of those main pinup
Oh,
girls,
she
bro.
was,
she was like the first girl on Playboy.
She's like a sex symbol, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
And, like,
she
saw-
made Playboy.
Yeah.
mhm.
Because I remember I saw the Hugh Hefner thing that he was looking for girls
yeah.
and they were about to they needed to get the attention because they're about to go bankrupt or some shit. They were about to stop doing Playboy.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the guy, the director of photography connected to Hugh, whether I feel like it was his brother or somebody,
Yeah.
they went out and bought the picture, one of the pictures of Marilyn Monroe,
Yeah.
and he brought it back. It was for hella cheap too. The dude at first didn't want to sell it to him. He
What?
went back, made him an offer,
Yeah.
and then the brother, whoever the fuck it is that was helping Hugh Hefner, he comes back and he's like, dude, look at the fucking picture I got. I bought it. I bought the rights. And he's like, holy shit, dude. And then they put that episode or the magazine out. They put that what do you call
The
it?
centerfold of her.
Yeah,
Marilyn
they
Monroe,
put the center,
spread
the spread. Yeah, that issue. They put that issue out, and
with her in the
boom,
red
yep,
background.
and boom, it fucking blew out.
Blew up, man.
Because so I know I remember that much. It wasn't
And she
them
was one
who
of
took
the-
the
yeah.
picture. They went and bought it from somebody who had already taken it, and they
Smart.
bought that picture.
Smart.
But that's what made them put them over the hill.
She was iconic, man, early
Yeah.
on. And those one of those early pinup days, I think, of hers. And then, she dyed her hair like platinum blonde or whatever and went to Hollywood. And, dude, she started, I think, in 28 films or something like
Yeah,
that, bro.
she beat the Hollywood system.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with any of her movies?
Nuh-uh. I just knew that she
Diamonds
was.
Are a Girl's Best Friend or
Are they good?
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. I seen parts of it. My daughter and my girl watches it and stuff, so they kind of like it. But
Yeah, I don't know.
but man, dude, she is so pretty, man. You cannot.
She is.
She is so pretty. And there's something about her with her nice, pretty smile, and her little low eyes. She looks like she's stoned, bro.
Yeah, you know
Like
what
she looks
it
like
is?
she was fucking high, and she
knew-
was probably high. I know she
had
was.
the charisma.
Yeah,
She knew how to, like Lillian was saying, she knew how to play those sexy vibes.
yeah.
She knew that.
Her voice.
She knew everything. Body, everything. Her look. She knew how to give you that slow blink.
Yeah.
She knew how to how you're supposed to walk.
Blow
with-
kisses,
Yeah,
stand
How to
like,
be seductive.
yeah, stand up where there's those vents and shit, and have your dress just
She
blow
was
up
like
in
a
the air.
master of that.
Oh, do you feel the breeze from the subway? Isn't it delicious?
But at the same time, that's what got her.
So
Yeah, man.
what happened to her?
Well,
That's where it gets.
Yeah, that's where it gets kind of
dicey.
crazy, huh? She was like, well, she married a few people, I think. You know, she married early on too, like at
Didn't
16.
Frank Sinatra
Oh,
get
really?
at her?
No, I'm not sure.
Just trying to
No,
shoot a
maybe
shot?
somebody.
Maybe?
No, but she did marry Joe DiMaggio, some baseball player back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And then, you know, she was becoming those big. She was becoming a big actress, bro,
Like a big
sex
celebrity.
symbol. And then he didn't like that, so they kind of fell apart. You know what I mean?
She was like before OnlyFans.
Oh,
she
yeah,
was getting
for
so
sure.
big that like she was like that one woman in America where like she's so big that.
And remember, dude, and well, then yeah, she started sleeping around. Like,
And you know
with
what?
the
That culture was so
Kennedys and
conservative.
shit.
She
Yeah,
had 3 husbands.
yeah, 3 husbands, I think.
Dude, you know what? From what I've
She was
seen,
very
heard, read, whatever. Not like personally seen, but like the stuff that I've come across about what happened to her
yeah.
is
She was
Robert Kennedy got her
Yeah.
ass pregnant,
yeah.
and he was like, "You can't have this baby. I'm
Yeah.
a married man."
Well,
I
first,
got-
yeah. I think she was with John, but him being president at the time, and like that whole like, you know, like that was a scandal going on
Yeah.
at his time. So he, like, you're right,
Yeah.
passed it to the brother.
Yeah.
Sloppy seconds. He comes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's where it really got messy.
I think she was gonna
Suppose he got pregnant by him, huh? Or something like
she
that.
did,
Yeah.
and they made her have an
Had
abortion.
abortion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that she was like depressed and pretty much
Yeah.
they kept her in a room and drugged up, and they didn't let her damn near even see the sunlight type shit. Like, don't go outside, you can't move, you can't do too much, like a prisoner type shit. Because I think she threatened, and this is where I forget, but she threatened to like spill the beans about something.
Like military shit or like some stuff that's
Just
going on,
something,
what they were doing with,
that's too dicey.
yeah.
And if you think
Government
about it,
shit. Yeah.
when it comes to war,
Mm.
look how they got Hitler in war. You could just spread rumors, and
Yeah.
that could be the Achilles heel
For real.
for the country, for that leader. And
Yeah.
if that leader is like the leader of that country, now that country looks bad. So
Yeah.
if she was to go and spill out the beans about then President, what's his
Kennedy.
John Kennedy,
Yeah.
then it's
Well,
gonna
that's-
make it look bad for him.
Dude, if you think about it, no other president has ever fucked around with a celebrity since then.
Trump.
Oh, yeah,
but he
Trump,
was
you're
in
right, but
he was
yeah.
but she was no.
But see, that's the thing. That's
Trump
another
went the
example.
sleazeball
Yeah,
way.
yeah. But he has no shame in his game. He,
Yeah.
Instead of like getting a chick whacked or whatever, what's her name, Stormy Daniels
Yeah,
or whatever.
she
Instead of
ain't even
getting
that pretty,
He's
that
like,
girl.
well, not compared to Marilyn. I
Yeah,
don't think.
no,
Fuck
she was
no.
an iconic.
But,
Trump went like a 5. He went with like a fucking
Yeah.
a porn star 5. Like Trump, as much money as that dude had, he should have.
Well, anyways, yeah. But see, but then other than Trump, but you know, there's really no other fucking president that fucked around with celebrities like that because they were told not to. They're told like, you can't do this shit. This is bad PR. We don't need this shit. You know what I mean? How are you gonna fix this? And yeah, she was pregnant and while he was married and shit at the time. And on top of knowing like top secret shit, dude, like yeah.
She
got whacked.
I really do feel she just knew too much.
But
She
yeah.
became
That's how everybody dies, though. The conspiracies,
Uh-huh.
because they all know too much.
And she was a drug I don't know,
Abuser.
an addict,
She
abuser.
was,
Yeah, she
and
just,
they
I
gave
think
her
they
too
made
much
her.
drugs,
I think
and she
they made
overdosed.
her. Yeah,
Kind of like
an
most of the
addict.
celebrities that die.
well, see,
they
it wasn't.
overdose.
There wasn't
like,
even a chief.
it's a little pattern, right?
Like the chief coroner didn't even examine her. It was
'Cause-
like a
no.
junior
He probably got
examiner. It was somebody
paid,
underneath
like,
her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he was.
Because he would have spilled the beans.
Yeah,
and
he
would've
would've
got
been
paid.
like-
He only.
Bro would have got murked.
I think
Yeah.
they only checked her
Yeah.
blood and her liver. They didn't really check any other organs or anything.
They probably told him check the stuff where you can't find
What's
anything
that?
out.
What's
Yeah.
yeah?
You probably just went like this,
Exactly.
checked their pulse, and be like, "Yep,
She's
she
dead,
did,
bro."
all right."
And
yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
"That's
She
it.
ain't coming back.
That's a
Oh
wrap."
shit! Yep, yep. But you said that
And then they had Junior fucking, all right, dude, do your thing. He's like, I don't checking her foot and shit. I don't feel a pulse
I know.
on your foot.
They were
I know, I
scared.
do.
They didn't know what to put because they didn't want to
Yeah.
die too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She had cavities. All right, then write that down. She died of cavities.
Yeah.
Like some bullshit. But she became a liability, and
That's-
everybody
yeah,
knows
man.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, and then that guy, there's a guy, what's his name? We saw him on the Vlad interview. Vlad
Oh,
TV.
yeah, homeboy, that mafia dude.
Yeah, the mafia dude, huh?
Forgot his name, yeah.
Gianni Russo. That dude claimed and said that. Well,
Lost
first
his
at a young,
virginity to her.
first at a young age that he lost his virginity to her when he was 16 and she was like 28.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like doing some kind of going to her hotel, kind of
Yeah.
doing some service or
And
some shit.
He was pretty much in charge of her, of like making sure if she needs anything,
Mhm.
and she was in this hotel, and so every time she needed something, she was kind of on some shit like, hey, rub my back, and so he's like, all right, he's all rubbing her back, doing whatever, and then all right, well, see you later. She's like, no, help me in the bath, and he's like, all right, sets the bath, all this shit, gets in, and he's about to leave, like, all right, well, peace. And then she goes, "What, you gonna get in?"
That's funny.
I'm gonna dive in that shit. That
Oh,
motherfucker
yeah.
didn't leave for like 2 days.
Damn.
He said he got some ass from Marilyn Monroe and crazy shit.
Hats off.
But
to
you know
him.
what?
But yeah,
She's just like all the girls.
Yeah.
Really, she just wanted. At the end of the day, she just wanted to be loved.
yeah, that's the thing,
But
man. She was very
she
insecure
was-
and a lot of daddy
check
issues, like I
this
said.
out. She was in an environment
Crazy.
where
Yeah.
she was in a place of like rapid growth, but also that comes with like you need so much protection now.
Yeah.
You know, cause it's not normal to go from like 0 to 100
Yeah.
and get everything you want. You know, it's like a process. A plant doesn't go, all right, seed, and then the next day, flower.
Yeah.
It goes.
takes time.
Yeah,
Day by day.
There's leaves. A bunch of leaves will come out. A bunch of shit comes out. Stem, more leaves, and then later
Yeah.
you're like, oh
But
look,
with the proper care, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think she
even the
had
plant,
that
yeah.
from the get go.
And then-
I don't know nothing about her family.
Well, she had
but
she had like the cheat code, but the intentions that everyone else had for her were like,
no.
she was like a pawn. She's
Yeah.
like, I want to look good, so I'm gonna walk around with baby girl. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. I look good. She, just play the part, be sexy. you
Yeah.
know, do whatever.
And that
And then
guy-
when they were done with her,
no, well, that's what I was going to get to. That guy also said, I think he alluded to about the mafia or somebody, or not somebody with the mafia, but like the Kennedys or somebody, Robert Kennedy got her whacked, right? Or something because of that scandal and shit. And her going, like, coming out, you know what I mean? Exposing all that stuff. But that the way they killed her was an injection or some shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They like through her
yeah.
vaginal, right? They kind of shot CO2 or something.
oh yeah,
What causes like they couldn't find it, detected at the time, or maybe they were, I don't know, paid not to or some shit. But supposedly when I guess if you do blow air or something like that, it causes like a clot somewhere along the way. Isn't that how he explained it or some shit?
I'd have to look it, but yeah, dude,
Something or like maybe like through
they
the
get cra-
anus or
they get
something crazy
crazy.
like
They
that.
get
They
crazy with
injected her with
That's
something.
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
That's how they did Bob Marley. They injected him with
His
the
toe
cancer.
or his
That's how,
nail or
toe.
some
Yeah,
shit,
his
yeah.
toe. They gave him a boot.
But that shit is real, bro. Like Putin, whatever the fuck. Like I think he's known for like poisoning people and handles and door handles and shit like that.
That's some-
thing,
Like that
dude.
shit's real, bro.
You even heard a fucking gangster talk about it. What's his name? Suge Knight say, "No, that's remember that thing
Oh,
with
with
Jimmy
Eazy-E.
Kimmel." Yeah, he's like, "Nah, like they don't kill people now. Now what they do is they inject people with some shit, and they're sick and they just die."
He calls it something that. What did he say? He calls it some shit.
Yeah, he calls it some creepy shit. He
Yeah.
says it, but if he's doing it,
Yeah.
if he knows about it, imagine the crazy shit that these other rich people know.
Shit, you want to
Yeah,
go
they
on
know
fucking.
about all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Dude, people have been killing people throughout history with poison.
Yeah, you create the
Crazy poison.
sickness to sell the cure, bro. That's all it is.
Rasputin.
Or prolong it.
I just
Like, you
saw
know what I
the
mean?
That's
movie.
what all this shit is. Even COVID, they created it to create a cure for
Yeah,
it.
That shit's right. I
the
do believe that to
economy.
sell all this fucking pharmaceutical
Yeah,
shit.
this-
Pfizer blew the fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Somebody's making money, and it
Pharmaceuticals,
always,
man.
and it's always follow the money.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Right?
it's placebo. I don't know.
And that's like, and that's what she was known
I
for
don't
taking
think so.
too. Like she was like a pill
Probably
popper or
worse.
something. She was
Yeah.
known for like having
Right, true.
she was known for having like like not sleeping well and shit. So she was taking some kind of
insomnia or something.
some sleeping pills.
They
and
probably gave her some
mixed
bad
up with other
water and
shit.
shit. They probably laced up her water and told her.
Well, that's why they went to her room. It was locked. I think they had to break down through the window, and they saw her naked, just laying face down on her bed with the phone. Like she was gonna call. I think the phone was in her hand, and a bottle of sleeping pills next to her and shit like that.
They probably.
And it was like in the
planned that
middle of the
shit,
night
though,
too, or
like-
something like that. Crazy.
Yeah, they probably killed her, murked her, and then they like set her up. Hey, put her like that, boom, 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 easy peasy. You know, we'll just sell it like this,
Yeah.
dude.
I really think that's why presidents, like somewhere at that with that power, at that whatever authority, that's why they don't fuck around with nobodies and shit. You know what I mean? They have to have like what do you call them?
Like social networking.
No, like a wife or something like that. They
Oh,
have to have a
yeah.
wife to come in. What do you call them? First lady and shit. You know what I mean? It's like this image.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like some
it's
fucking
the
image. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
For sure, yeah.
Not knowing like they're be getting fucking head from their fucking interns and shit in their office. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? I was watching this thing with Mike Tyson
Yeah.
and Bill Maher.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he has a podcast. Bill
Yeah.
Maher does, and Mike Tyson was there, and they were talking about Alexander the Great and how he was trying to take over the whole world. And he's like, you know what's crazy? Because Mike Tyson's like super knowledgeable about history and conquers people who try to conquer the world.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what I've learned about you know what all those conquerors and all those people say?
Yeah.
Or one common pattern that they have is that there's something greater. Like that it's still after trying to conquer so much, they're like, damn, there's still something else out there. You know, like there's more out there
Yeah.
to something. There's something greater than me. I'm not the end all be all. At the end of the day, they get that feeling of I'm not the apex.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not
There's
the
just
dude,
Always somebody out there.
and not even a person. It's like the feeling of that spiritual probably God, whatever they want to call it, or whoever, but they recognize, damn, there's a power greater than me. Even though I've done all these and I've conquered so many nations, there's still something greater. And then he also said that most of those conquerors were homosexuals.
Really?
They were known homosexuals, yeah. They would sleep with boys, but a lot of those people back in the day were that. They were like, they just fuck with boys and girls and all that
So
shit.
do you think that's bad being homosexual?
I think
Do you
that
think it's always been a thing, but
Yeah,
people
I
just
think it's
deem it
always
as
been-
bad?
that could be a thing. I don't think it's the natural course for, if we talk about like nature, the natural thing is like, yes, it's been happening for like since humans have been around. I just don't think, like, if we think naturally, like, we're attracted to women because at some point we want to procreate, we want to have sex, because that's what our bodies call for. Our body calls for that union,
Marilyn's calling me right now.
you know.
Every baby needs a daddy. Could my daddy be you?
Somewhere out there.
She's reaching out.
In the other world.
Damn.
On the other side.
Yeah, right. Shit, maybe she'll be reborn as something else, you know. Maybe you'll be reborn as fucking something else too, and you'll get her vibes. Y'all will come together.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I just think naturally, like, that's the course, you know, men and women. That, you know, that's
Birds and the bees.
that's like that's that most powerful energy that a human, the best creation a human can like make is another person. That's like ultimate creativity, and you have no control of the outcome, only control of the process. And it's like the most powerful thing you could ever do with your life is make. That's like the most creative thing and the most powerful thing one can do with their life is create
Create another
another
life?
life. Yeah.
So like you mentioned earlier, to get into that topic, because it's really hot right now. I don't know if she had a miscarriage or she had an abortion. I'm not sure.
I think they
Monroe.
said they made her have an
abortion or something like that.
Forced one. They were like, dude,
And it's really, that's
can't
going
keep
on
that.
right now. And we have a lady here. May I ask your thoughts on the topic or what's going on right now with Roe versus Wade and how it pops up every fucking decade and shit?
Yeah, I mean, I would say being a female, I'm thankful that I've never had to go through the decision of, wanting to keep my baby or, getting an abortion, which is kind of crazy because, like, it sucks because some women choose not to. Women, I think the biggest thing about the whole thing is people are touching on rape. So, like, if a woman does get raped and, like, they wouldn't want to keep the baby because they're seeing the man who raped them in their child.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's hard for them. And it's like, with the new laws coming out, it's like they would have to live with their abuser every day.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have to see the abuser in their child's face. And, that's hard.
That is hard.
I wouldn't want to go through that situation. And I'm thankful that I haven't and I won't. But, and it's just crazy because, like, there's different situations because it could be like, what if someone gets me pregnant, but I didn't want the baby, but they want the baby? Would I still have to carry the baby for them?
Well, shit. Oh, man.
Yeah,
That shouldn't be that way. Yeah, it shouldn't be. It should always be the woman's choice. Mm-hmm. That person's body, whenever. And that's what I'm thinking with her case too. You know what I mean? It sounds like if she did get like an abortion, if they gave her and told her to get an abortion, she was told.
But what if she wanted to have the baby, but they didn't want her to have the baby? That's exactly why they. And especially because he was married. So like, what is that, like? Treason or like
just or some shit. You're just lying. It's like the same thing with some kind of scandalous shit that happens
adultery or some shit.
Yeah, and
like it's pretty crazy. And like
politics,
I feel bad for her too because that shit is depressing. Like a lot of women go through like postpartum depression or whatever. Excuse me, but and it's just it sucks because like he was saying earlier, like that's you creating a whole nother life, and for someone to take away a life from you, that hits deep. You know, and I don't know. I just think it is pretty crazy what's going on in the world, especially like you said, it's the woman's body who produces the baby anyways for that 9.5 months or whatever. And it's crazy.
It is crazy. And then all this, I'm sorry, this all happened because of that leak or something, right? Something that came out recently. Are you familiar with that or something?
And then Kim Kardashian decided to wear her dress almost on her 50th anniversary. I think that was crazy as well.
Oh shit! And this is 50th anniversary for Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's why she wore that.
She wore like her dress.
Trying to be like the next Marilyn Monroe or something.
Oh no, she was just I don't know what
just
she
getting
was
like
doing,
paying homage or something like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's what's up.
She was like, I dyed my hair platinum last night.
Yeah, I'm dropping this on June 1st, and man, I don't know. She would have been like 100 or something. I don't know, but this is 50 years. This August will be 50 years since her passing. So it's the 50th anniversary for Marilyn Monroe. That's why I wanted to talk about it. There's like a documentary too on Netflix and
this
shit.
may be an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But Kim Kardashian's whack.
It's that's like a whole
money.
other. Yeah, I was gonna say that's like a whole nother topic and stuff to get into. It's like the same thing.
Like aside from like she's rich and she has a bunch of money, but aside from if you strip all that stuff,
but well, that's what
she ain't about shit.
Yeah, she's like a businesswoman, I guess you could say right now.
But
you know what I mean?
Without that,
it's just how she.
ain't shit.
What's kind of like she's a businesswoman now, I guess, but like I guess you could say like the way she got like successful in a way, I guess like that is something else, but. You know what I mean? You gotta. It's like what Drake, it's like what Drake said. Start from the bottom. Now we're here. You know what I mean?
In a way,
it's a perfect example.
Is the modern Marilyn? She's like the modern hoe.
That's true. Yeah.
But she hasn't gotten to
respect.
She hasn't gotten to
because the way she portrays her body, like.
Yeah,
but her body's not natural. And
she sells beauty and like all this shit, but like her body's
not natural.
It's not natural.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
Besides her hair and like. I don't know,
her
like
face?
my hair is not natural, but like
it's nice hair.
But I feel like it's part of like one culture and two just to like for my hair growth as well. So like I do it for an image, but not really like it's.
I think hair though is.
I don't want to do my hair.
Like
it's really what it is.
Hair is more like like you're not gonna keep that forever.
Yeah.
And say you do like that style, it'll be your real hair eventually if you really decided to. But that's not like forever thing. Homegirl, that Kim Kardashian girl,
Yeah.
her ass she's trying to make something unnatural permanent, and it's
I
like
think that's gonna bounce back, bro. I think a lot of people are gonna resort to, for women, I mean, resort back to like naturalness and shit. I think sometimes because this is like an experimental stage right now on them doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we'll see where it goes. You know what I mean?
A lot of people have bounce backs from like putting plastic or whatever Botox in their body. Like that shit's not natural, so your body rejects it. Like years to come. Like that's not good for your body.
It can't be.
And it's like I don't want to hate on any woman's perspective on themselves, but at the end of the day, like you were given this body because that's your body. Love yourself.
That's true.
I mean, you should always change yourself, but like I heard this thing. It was on TikTok though, so I
For the
don't know.
better. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like
For the better.
one of your like I don't want to say like before you were born, like you had an ideal image for yourself, and that's who you are now. So it's like you should love yourself as you are. You know, you should be comfortable with who you are. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
And it's crazy because the people are affected by the culture and whatever they're into. So sometimes that simple idea, sometimes it's hard for people because
It's normal.
and
It's
the
normalized.
culture,
Society's
the normal is you have to have a big butt, like fake butt, or you have to, for dudes, you have to have these certain things or whatever. You know, it's like,
maybe that's what nowadays women probably feel like that. But you mean for her time? Like Marilyn Monroe, like for her time, dude, she struggled with depression and stuff like that too.
Well, shit, look at the
big
environment she
time.
was in. She was
Yeah, it's
that
like a
girl.
whole other-
That girl
another-
wasn't fulfilled. You
They
know.
were
Yeah.
like bashing on her for
Yeah.
who she was.
And that, you know what, and that kind of does come to an end.
Well, that's what
Well,
comes.
I guess
with
it's like all full
she was
circle.
a
We came back, right?
pioneer,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely an icon. She was
She
a
was
starlet.
a pioneer of like sexuality, and I'm gonna be like a woman. I'm gonna be seductive. You know, she
Yeah.
was putting that image in a world where it's like,
In a world-
dude, you need to cover up.
In a world
type
that
shit.
pretty much went on to like, what's his name? Weinstein? Whatever the fuck, Harvey, whatever this fucking name is.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Harvey,
Harvey.
Jeffrey Epstein.
No, not Jeffrey. That's the other
Harvey
fucking dude.
Weinstein,
Harvey
yeah.
Weinstein, the other dude that's in Hollywood. Remember, he was like supposedly allegedly sleeping with all these women, or maybe he was. I don't know what the fuck. But he's in jail, prison right now for that.
Yeah.
So that guy, he was like a big Hollywood dude. You know what I mean? That shit's been going on for forever, man. Just getting women to, you know what I mean? So,
Well,
and you kind
I
of see
think it comes with
it's been going
power.
on since like the Me Too movement and shit. You know what I mean? So this is like, in a way, like, I don't know, man. Things are changing. I know way it's probably changing for the best. You know what I mean? I think so.
I think
for women and for everyone in general, because
I think
people
the
gotta
truth
be.
will come out.
Yeah.
Well, I
was just gonna say, like, you really had to start with, you know, your children and men being respectful and shit. Boys telling boys to be respectful and shit.
Yeah.
So
And-
is that sorry? Go.
No, go for it.
Is that why you like going back to like all this abortion stuff? Is that why you think that they're doing this now for like the better, to like prove like
That's what they
more
just.
life or whatever?
Well, that's a crazy conspiracy now too, because that's like look at the shit we're going with the formula and all that. You know what I mean? Like the shortage of it and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like all this timing going on. We have this issue going on, and then there's a shortage of formula. You know what I mean?
They don't want babies.
I don't know, man. I just think it's just to start problems, like to start this like conflict between the people that are against it and that are for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like there's so much shit going on in the world right now that's hush hush. Like we gotta cause this
Together,
division.
But like it's like everything they want to
Smoke screens.
put
Plus,
everybody against each other.
Baby formula is not even natural. It should be.
It's not.
Mama's titty
It
milk.
should be, but at the end of the day,
And
like, they
you know-
can't make that much milk, so
Well, sometimes
the body just doesn't produce it because
Right,
they're
but-
not healthy.
they're not.
And that formula
Look
stuff's
at
not good.
Look at the Amazonian
it's not
bitches. Not bitches, but like the ladies, the native women that are, you know, and there's how come those kids are super strong, super healthy.
The people who don't have all the resources, they still
Yeah.
have like amazing kids.
It's like they're really poisoning
us
our women,
in the USA,
yeah,
like,
dude.
Well,
not even
around
USA,
the
around the
world,
world,
everywhere,
yeah, like
dude.
GMOs, all this
Like
unnatural
they say,
shit. You feel me?
they
Like
sell you the idea that
fake cheese
this fake food
will make you
is what
healthy.
you want. Yeah, is healthy, but it's like
it's not.
And this whole thing about like, I understand it's sad, it's tragic, and everything. And I don't know, really, it is at the end of the day, it is a life. I think, you know, but that is,
But they haven't been born yet, too.
yeah. You know, but like, still, it's like some kind of thing that's still like,
it's still. I
it's
think
still. But like the thing is, like, it's still like,
It's like more.
I think it starts as soon as
emotional
the
and shit
dude.
like that.
it's
As
really
soon as
it's
the
It's the dude sperm.
conceived.
Yeah.
It does
As soon
start
as
with
that
the
sperm
yeah,
hits that egg,
exactly.
that's like boom, because that's the very beginning.
Yeah,
That's the
that
root.
act.
That's the root. It's like planting a seed. It's like
That's
soon as
literally
you
them
plant
planting
the
the
seed.
seed. And it just grows and grows.
Yeah, that's when it's alive. That's
But
when the
they don't want
spark
them
of
to
life.
to stop the growth, because I guess that's unnatural, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just think it's weird because I don't know.
But
maybe,
that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know,
Like,
it's
why?
just
I
crazy.
get it. It's a touchy subject, but like, kids, there's people dying every day. You know what I mean? Kids are like in the streets starving and shit. We're going in other countries killing, dropping bombs on kids. Like, I really don't really.
These motherfuckers
It's
killing
like the
kids out in
you
schools
know what I mean?
and
It's
shit.
just-
Like,
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's so sad. You know what I mean? I don't know.
how do we know
it's a
those
lot.
dudes
Like,
aren't?
there's so much
are
issues
plants?
going on too. Yeah, you know.
How
what I
do we
mean?
know those kids that are shooting up
You know
all
what I
these
mean?
people aren't part?
R.I.P. Man, for real, sad, really sad. The shooting in what was that city called?
Uvalde.
Uvalde.
Yeah, rest
Uvalde,
in peace
Texas.
to, I think it was 19 kids and 2 teachers,
Damn.
19 students.
It's like,
Yeah, it's sad.
dude. It's like, you know what? It's almost like, and you know what's crazy too? How is it that they showed Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's trial?
They're still showing it.
They're
It's like, who
still
gives
going.
a
Live.
fuck about that?
Bro, like, it's so much
And
drama.
but they don't
it's
show
so
the
ugly.
Maxwell,
Yeah.
Ghislaine or whatever. The Jizz.
Oh, yeah, they didn't
Just
show
they-
that
they
live,
didn't
right?
show that,
They don't
nah,
show
not
that.
even.
It's like, how come you don't show that?
Too much secrets, and
Yeah.
they want society to see, oh, yeah, y'all's relationships is drama anyways. Keep doing it.
And that Amber Heard chick too.
And
She
the-
could have been the next probably
And
Marilyn
that goofy
Monroe.
bitch is fucking shitting
If
on
she
the
wasn't
bed.
so crazy.
Like, dude.
They're
Yeah.
both kind of crazy, honestly. Like, I don't
They are
even know
crazy.
what the fuck's happening at this point. They're
Yeah,
at
me
that
either.
point, it's
I don't
like
know.
he says she is like, bitch. That's every
like,
fucking
y'all
day.
both
fighting.
created this trauma to each
Yeah.
other. Like, just let it go.
Like,
Yeah.
Johnny, go get you another crazy
That's
bitch
what I'm
somewhere.
saying. Like, bro, just
Girl,
like,
behave, act right, or get the fuck
bro.
on.
And apparently she has a whole girlfriend. Like, bitch, just go talk to your girl, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Johnny, just go fucking do coke
Yeah,
or
show-
be a pirate. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. Like, 'cause he was like, apparently he admitted to doing all the drugs too. So it's like, it's cool. Like, we
That
don't
dude-
care, bro.
that-
Just
yeah.
do what you do. Just
You're a superstar.
why is your relationship so public? Like,
Yeah.
I want that to be sacred.
He's like,
Dude.
dude, who gives a fuck? No one cares
Like,
that
I really
you're-
don't give
That
a
girl
fuck.
shit the bed. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's
But
cool.
I don't give a fuck. I want to know what that Ghislaine Maxwell bitch.
Exactly.
I wanna know what's
wanna
going on
what's-
with that
yeah,
shit.
Show that shit. That's what I
Stone
say.
that bitch. Dig her, put her in a hole, cover until
nah.
her head is fucking.
That and also like, what's up with that fucking list, that guest list, and people that are involved with all that shit, man? How are you gonna let something like that slip under the rug, bro?
and how does that shit not
That's
become
intentionally.
public?
Exactly.
Like how?
That
It's
same court system that gave you Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah,
It's the same shit, bro.
it's a game.
It is a game.
It's a fucking
dis-
game.
Yeah, I always say
media's fake.
they're gonna show you what you want to see,
You know why it's
or
a
what they
game.
It's
want.
entertaining.
Yeah, they're
to
gonna
them.
show you
They're
what
making
they
money
want
from
you to
this.
see.
That's what it is.
You know why it's a
the
game.
money.
You
It
know
is the
why?
money.
You know the in a way like why it really is a game, because it's held in a court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What do people do in courts? Play games.
play games, and you got like two crazy, like exactly, you got two crazy. You know what? And
Tennis court, basketball court.
yeah,
It is a game.
And then-
like,
and then these two, Johnny Depp and Amber, they're crazy, bro. I honestly think movie stars in general are just crazy people.
Well,
Imagine that,
yeah.
just
They
jumping
are,
in and out of
'cause
character,
their
being in.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, something's up with that
Look,
shit.
anyone that's ever had talk to any crazy rich person that can get anything they want at any time.
Yeah,
They can buy drugs, they can buy women, or men, they can buy anything
Kids,
they can
anything.
they want. Look how crazy their mental, like they get so bored that they're like that movie Office Space. What would you do with the $1 million?
Yeah.
2 girls at the same time. And then he's like, you need $1 million for that? He's like, if you look like me, you do. But it's like, you buy all this shit. Whatever you think of that you want, you buy it. And then you get bored. So imagine these people that have all this money, then they get bored. Oh, fuck. Now I want I want like a crazy bitch.
They have a
like,
7-year itch for a crazy bitch.
Something.
I got $25 an hour, and it took hours and hours. You'd be surprised.
You know, they fucking get crazy. That dude McAfee,
Yeah.
I saw this documentary.
Yeah.
He created the fucking antivirus for computers. When computers first came out, Lillian, they started getting like viruses, and they didn't know what the fuck was up. So this dude was the first one.
I bet you that fucker got whacked.
No, he tried to run he's still alive. He tried to run for presidency.
What?
He had to flee the country because he was on some crazy shit. But check this out. This dude got super rich, right? Because he found out how to make the cure for the virus. He found out how to make the computer work again. So he figured out, dude, essentially this computer is getting a cold. It has a virus. So he learned how to find the code to take it out. You become super rich. So rich that he ends up moving to South America because he was on some crazy political shit. So rich. He ended up buying up a bunch of land somewhere in South America, something. He's living in South America. Then he goes out and gets all these girls.
He died in 2021.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit. See,
In a prison.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, damn, but I wasn't going to question you on that, bro, because I was like,
I didn't
know
that.
He probably
Crazy.
faked his death or some shit.
No, he did try to run for presidency.
No, he
but
did
look,
it one
that's
time.
super recent. I
Yeah,
didn't even know that.
he got locked up and something happened,
So check
bro.
this out. This dude's so rich. He's like, all right, I want a place. He buys a place. I want land. Cool. I need an army. He buys the locals. Hey, I need someone to protect my shit. Cool. He wants girls. Then they interview the girls, and they're like, "Hey, so what did he have you guys do and shit?" And the girls in Spanish, they're like, "Well, he would have us sit in this hammock, and he would lay under there, and he would have a shit on him."
Oh,
and she was like, "It's
A shit on
embarrassing.
him?
Shit on him.
Oh.
Nasty." So when people have so much money, it's like
They
you
could
get
do anything. Any
you
weird,
get bored.
kinky,
Yeah,
weird ass
creepy.
shit. Whatever.
He bought everything. He bought part of the country, not like the land. He bought himself protection.
Okay.
Who's to say that these other so
Yeah.
that's just a regular ass dude.
Pretty
Now
much.
imagine these politicians.
Marilyn Monroe, they whatever, they killed her, paid off media to exfoliate it, make it go away.
Yeah, that's it. It was just that simple, for them.
And it's not
For
that
the
hard
time.
because the Rockefellers have bought the news media for so long
That's
that they
crazy.
tell them, "Hey, don't be putting this
put
stuff,
Don't-
okay?"
yeah.
Because they even say in an interview, like, "Man, we're happy."
She didn't leave a suicide note either.
Fuck no, dude.
No, nothing.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
I think everybody feels the truth, but they keep putting it out there like, "Oh no, this." It's like counter-terrorism or counter-intelligence. Like you have to fight the truth with some other shit because then it hurts a lot of people. It makes a lot of people look bad.
That's true, man.
She was on some other shit.
Yep, the world's most famous, iconic movie star.
She had no idea what she was getting into. I bet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She didn't know that it was gonna spiral into that shit. I bet you.
We all have our gut feeling on what happened, but that's always gonna remain the question. You know what I mean? Like about her death. Was it accidental suicide, or was she murdered?
She was murked.
Dun, dun, dun.
She was done.
But may she live on in her
Wow.
movies. Yep.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Well, thanks for having us here at this podcast.
Yep,
It was
yep.
fun.
Thank you.
A lot of
This episode is
Good
brought to
talk.
you by Monta Ramen.
sponsored
Yeah, sponsored, and
by
they
them. They
bring-
pay for all this.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
get at us, dude.
Right.
Fucking give us some fucking
Free
food every now
ramen.
and then. Shit, we'll
Yeah,
push.
yeah.
We'll push your shit. Push our shit.
Fuck.
Aren't you funny? Don't you know that?
I wanna be loved by you. The deedly 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 dum. Boop boopy doop.
Love me. Conspiracy stuff.
I believe everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can appreciate them when they're right. You believe lies so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. And sometimes, good things fall apart so better things can fall together.